Are we certified?
We certified.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
It's too darn bad.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm low-key tired. You still want to work out? You already worked out today.
I can do it again.
I don't want to work out. I want to...
That's your problem.
What? I like sleep.
You sleep too much.
No.
Yes.
I'm like a butterfly. I like to snuggle up in my cocoon.
That's a caterpillar.
Oh. Same thing.
No, because the caterpillar realizes its potential, and then after putting in hard work and dedication, turns into a butterfly.
Yeah, after putting my hard work and dedication in my bed and going... I can wake up tomorrow and feel dedicated and motivated.
But you don't. You just keep sleeping. That's a problem.
Because I need to wake up naturally.
You stay in the cocoon. You never become the butterfly.
I need to wake up naturally. You try to break my cocoon.
Yeah, because your cocoon's taking too long.
Well, I'm sorry. My cocoon takes more time to marinate than your cocoon.
I'm not sorry at all. Fix your cocoon.
No. My cocoon naturally takes longer.
No, you're just complacent.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
You're just not disciplined.
No, I like to sleep, okay?
Exactly.
That is a hobby I like to do in my free time, is sleep.
You sound like a big bag.
Nothing
I like
to do
to
with...
sleep in my free time because I have nothing else better to do except be a big bag and sleep.
That has nothing to do with being a big bag. What? You've never gone home like at like 2 p.m.?
I'm not saying what you said. I'm not saying that sleeping is a problem. When you said in my free time I like to sleep, you just sound like a bum.
No, I'm saying I'm not saying every day.
But when you say it like that, you sound like a bum.
Okay, maybe, but like I'm not saying every day I just am a bum. I'm just saying some days you go
a lot of days this week.
I'm sorry, I've been tired most of the week, okay? I need my sleep.
You done pouting?
No, I need more caffeine. Yes, continue. I'm gonna steal that coffee. Actually, no, I'm not. It's made of lavender.
Well, I told you to save it till later, put some ice in it, and certify it. But you wanted to drink it then. Because I want my coffee now.
I'm gonna smack you.
It's okay. We only abuse each other on Tuesdays, guys. And every day is Tuesday.
What?
Yap session. Welcome to the Yap session.
Welcome to the Yap session where we just yap about sleep.
No.
How many hours of sleep did you get last night?
Wait, what?
How many hours of sleep did you get? Dude, today I woke up at like 7:30 on the dot.
Dude, no, I was like, did you pull an all-nighter or did you just wake up? I was like, why?
No.
I woke up at like 9 and I saw a snap 2 hours ago. I'm like, what are you doing up? Like, I get up at 8:30. Like, I feel like that's, for most people, that's a good time. So I was like, what are you doing up at 7:30, bro?
No, dude, I woke up at 7:30 and I was just like full of energy.
Just cracked out?
Yeah.
For what? Did you do anything with it?
No, I just rolled over. I went to the bathroom and then I just went back in bed and went back to sleep.
Oh.
And then I woke up even tired. I was like, I'm going to bed.
See, I was gonna tell you this. That's part of your problem. So like,
what? Did I wake up cracked out and go back to bed?
No, I'm saying maybe, but no, I'm saying like part of your problem because I suffer from the same problems. So context, you know this, but they don't. I don't have any natural light in my room, right? So sometimes even when I get 8 hours of sleep, if like the circadian rhythm doesn't kick in because of the natural light, like I'll oversleep. So I'd say experiment a couple days, find your actual, because that's, the reason that for our age they say 7 to 12, it's really 7 to 10. But if you're doing high stress or high energy stuff, like, I don't know, if you're competing in a triathlon, maybe you need 12 hours of sleep. But we're not doing that. We're just trying to make our back smaller, right? Sorry. But point being is, experiment a couple of days, because like for me, depending on the workload, I can function off of 7 hours of sleep. Like if I go to sleep at 12 and I wake up at 7:30, like I'm fine, right? Versus on a higher stress day, like sometimes I need that full 9 hours. But I think your problem is like you'll get your 8, and then like either you're waking up at the wrong time or your rhythm is off. Like like you can get 8 hours of sleep, but if you go to bed at 1 and then wake up at 10, like even though you got the right amount, you still feel groggy. So I feel like it's a combination of one, the time you wake up, the hours you get, and because of that, sometimes you try to either overcompensate by sleeping in too much or not getting enough sleep. You just need to figure out your schedule, man.
You a sleep doctor now? Are you a sleep doctor?
It's starting to inconvenience me.
You sleeping
And that's why
doctor?
really
Are you
I'm
a
so
sleep
upset,
doctor?
Because freaking 3 days this week, we're gonna do cardio. So it's because it's a goal you set. And then I wake up, and even though I'm tired, because I'm motivated and dedicated to the mission, because I'm like, you know what, this sucks, but Ty and I made a promise, so we're gonna do. Oh, my bad, bro. Oh, I'm too tired, bro. I'm not motivated to get dedicated to the mission, bro.
Look, I'm not.
I'm the lazy bone.
Hey, hold on. Let me talk.
Yeah, go ahead. Have your TED talk.
Look, there are a few things I could probably count on my hand that will make me wake up early, and I will be dedicated. Not food. I can promise you, it's not food. It's fishing. That's about it. Fishing is about the only thing. Other than that, I will sleep till about
No, you know
10
I know it's
if
food,
I have the option
because
to.
I called you at freaking 1 p.m. today. Hey Ty, I know you're still sleeping. Like, yeah,
1 p.m. I was at work.
No, this is another day. You were like you. I don't know if you went back to sleep, or no.
Oh.
Yeah, that day. You know. Okay, so talk about.
I didn't have class, so yeah, of course I went back to sleep.
That's my problem. That's your problem. Anyways, I'm like, hey Ty. He's like, oh, did you wake up? I'm like, yes. I'm like, okay, well, I'm hungry, so I can cook for you too. Okay. So yeah, you do wake up for food, you big back.
That's at 1 p.m., not 7 a.m.
Ty, can you make me some food? Okay.
I did not say
that. You didn't ask, but I told you you're making food. Like, I'm still waking up. You can come over and we start cooking.
I did not say that.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You were enthusiastic about it.
No, here's what actually. Here's what actually happened.
Tired voice.
Yeah, because you know what? I woke up, and then you called me 5 minutes after I woke up. So yeah, of course I'm gonna be in my tired voice right now. And you're like, "Yo, Ty, I'm tired. I'm hungry. I'm gonna come over and cook your food." I'm like, "Okay, come over."
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say no to you not cooking food. But I'm not gonna say, Sean, I want you at 1 p.m. to come over and cook food.
But if I wasn't making food, you would have been like, "Oh, let me wait." That's the point.
I would have been like, maybe later. And probably went back to bed.
Because I made some food. because you're a big bag.
At 1 p.m., I would have woken up for food. At 7 a.m., if you would have been like, yo, I'm coming over to cook your food, I would have been like, cook your own food. I'm going back to sleep. And hung up. And if you don't believe me, test it out this week.
Okay, I will.
I'll be like, give me leftovers when I wake up, though.
Oh my gosh. I can't.
How many minutes do we just waste talking about sleep?
8? Like almost 10.
What is your sleep schedule?
Oh wait, morning routine. No, I was gonna talk about this because it's like it's not superficial. Like it's gonna encourage you, right? I wake up at 8:30, and like I said, because I have no natural light in my room, I debate my life for about 5 to 10 seconds.
Debate your life on what? Do I call Ty right now or not? Because you always call me in the morning.
Because you always are like we're gonna go run, and then you never freaking get up.
Because I'm not.
I don't care. I'm not a morning person either, but I'm disciplined. That's your problem. You're not locked in. But we just yapped about it. We're done yapping about it. Anyways, so I wake up. I debate my life for about 5. And sometimes that I am debating if I actually want to go run. So yeah, sometimes I am debating that. And if I know you're sleeping, I'm debating how
long you gave me until you call me.
Well, no, how I'm going to show kindness in being upset with you. Because I sometimes, especially when I wake up at 7:30 and I see you texting me 20 minutes ago. Guess thing, no, we're gonna sit there for a little bit. Okay, I wake up at the time you tell me to call you, right?
Yeah.
So I wake up.
And you know what? I always set an alarm about 5 minutes before you're supposed to call me.
I know.
So at least I'm always up.
20 minutes before, and you're like, "Hey, bro, we're not going." So then I'm pissed because I woke up for no reason, and when I wake up, especially on day 2, and I was like, I already know Ty's not gonna freaking go. But I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna wake up anyway because maybe he does want to go. And I see that you texted me, so like I'm less mad because you told me you weren't gonna go, but I'm still pissed off because I could have slept till 8. But no, somebody didn't want to be motivated and dedicated to the mission. So I pray to God for peace. And like, you know what? I'm upset, but let me not crash out on Ty. because I genuinely do want to crash out when that happens.
Okay, that day I did have a reason. I got no sleep the night before.
I don't care.
All
I do
right.
the same thing, but because I made a promise to you, I stick to it.
I didn't promise you anything. I just said, hey, let's just go run.
No.
Because the night before, I'm dedicated. And then the morning comes and I'm not
You be dedicated
dedicated.
the next day. Dedicated. You don't lose the dedication when you sleep. You
Yes,
wake.
I do.
No, that's the problem. You're not supposed to.
Well, I do.
Work on it. Go
But I'm
on dedication. Go get addicted to dedication.
What?
Go get addicted to dedication.
Oh.
Dedication is a drug. Go get addicted to it. The same way that complacency is the most addictive drug in America right now, go get addicted to dedication and motivation.
All right, look, I'm going to tell you right here, right now, with people watching, do not call me tomorrow morning before 10 p.m.
What?
Wait, 10 a.m.
10?
Yes.
10 a.m.?
Yes, because I'm going to sleep in, okay? And I want...
tomorrow?
What?
You work tomorrow?
No.
10?
Yes.
No, we can run at 10.
No.
Yes. I'm gonna go by your rule. It's at 10 a.m. I'm gonna call you and we're gonna go run a mile. So you're right. I'll wait till 10 and we can go run our mile at 10.
You know what? I'm gonna shut my phone off. So that way you can't call me.
I'm gonna go put rocks at your window.
Go straight.
And he guys can be like, Sean, what are you doing? Like, I'm making sure Ty's not being a big back. He probably does need to get up because he didn't get here. He would have slept till 12. So yeah, I'm gonna come. If you don't answer your phone, you're gonna be up.
I'm gonna block you tonight.
You know the video? I don't get to sleep because of y'all. I'm gonna be outside making pans out your window, making everybody's problem because you want to be complacent. I'm not actually gonna do that, but
no, I'm gonna make you actually drive here. No, just start cooking and I'll wake up.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna wake up for food.
I promise I'm not a big bag.
Anyways, but no, going back to that. So after that was just so random.
Remember the high.
Anyway, so after I wake up and debate and pray that I don't crash out on time, I actually pray. Well, about that too. But then I pray, get myself centered, thanking the Lord for what He's already blessed me with, thanking Him for what He's going to continue to bless me with, ask Him that I can just continue to be example of His flock and His shepherd, or for His flock and His shepherd. I wake up and I need it. Well, the only reason I don't keep my Bible out of my bed is because I keep it in my backpack because I like to have it on me like when I go out to work, right? So that's my personal reason. Anyways, but I wake up.
So you're saying you need another Bible?
Maybe.
Christmas gift.
Awesome. Let's do it. Anyways.
I already have your Christmas gift, but I'll get you another one.
You can give me another one.
I already spent $500.
What?
$500 from my heart.
Anyways,
It's part of my liver.
What'd you say?
It's a part of my liver. And I framed it for you.
What?
Continue.
Can't. Anyways, so wake up. After my prayer, I immediately go outside to get sunlight. I was gonna say something different, but I wake up to get sunlight. It's okay, we can laugh.
Let the sun hit your eyes.
But no, seriously, because I don't have natural light in my room, like I have to sit outside for like at least 20 minutes so I can just like actually wake up, right? And then I let my dog out, and then I just really breathe in the crisp air. Especially now, like summer, ew, but now like I can actually breathe in the crisp air. I can see the dune. It's nice, right? Then that's for like 5 minutes. I go in, then I make the first thing I do. I make my Moroccan mint tea, a little bit of honey, green tea. Go outside, sit, drink, and worship. Like I worship outside in the morning. Like usually right now, like it's either between Brandon Lake and Chandler Moore when he's not blaspheming the Lord Glorilla. What is actually good stuff, like More Than Able. Anyways, so that's a whole different topic. But yeah, Chandler Moore, Elevation, really just stuff that we listen to at church, right? And then I usually have a second prayer. Then after like I've really centered myself, by that time it's been about 20, 30-ish minutes. So just really deep into worship, My neighbor's looking at me. Oh, what is this kid crying for? He's crying for God. Get deep into it.
Okay.
I don't say you know, like, you know how worship music, like, I get moved a lot, like, even, you know, like, we part of the reason we sit in the front row even though you hate it is because, like, you know, when I'm in, like, I like, you know, I really give it all to the Lord, dude. Just get on my knees, throw my hands up, especially if I'm going through a lot, you know, like,
Bro, I see you like in the front row sometimes. You're worshiping. You're like, and I'm like, I can't tell if you're trying to be a DJ or you're just like
well, no,
mixing it up.
okay, actually, let's sit there for a little bit. So, like,
I'm not judging you.
me
It's just
no, I know. I'm just saying, me being
me being me.
well, yeah, that too. But me, like, being raised. When I say raised by music, like, you know, some people are TV kids and music kids. Like, I was a music kid, so, like, I can not just the worship moves me itself, but also I can really appreciate good sound. So, like, kind of like I'm conducting an orchestra. Like, it just, like, it makes sense. Like, I just do that. So, like, when I'm even, you know, I talk a lot with my hands. So, like, if I'm really in tune with it, like, I'm like, who am I? Yeah, I don't
No,
know.
you don't do this. You like you're mixing like bread or something.
Well, but also, you know, like, if I'm doing that, like, yes, like, I need this guy to fill me up. Because my back is so big.
Cause my back is so big.
My back is big for the word. I'm full of it.
Yeah.
Anyways, but no, so I'll do that. So yeah, 20, 30 minutes, and then I'll go and I'll have my creatine, which consists of about a cup of water, maybe two.
A cup of water?
Like a whole cup, like a giant cup with lemon juice and ginger, just to really get the blood flowing, the juices flowing, and also my morning bowel movement flowing. That's very critical, and it helps get that flowing.
Okay.
But that's why we're talking about in the app session. But yeah, no, wake up, very intentional with God, how I start my day, do my creatine, and then boom. Like, and when you start your day like that, like, no matter if you have work immediately after, like, if your mind is focused on God, then you can take that into the workplace. If the first thing you do, even if you have a busy day, if the first thing you do is immediately check your email, check your Snapchat, what's trending on the news, how is Trump doing in Kalshi right now? Like, if you start your day with that, you're going to seek that out unintentionally or intentionally for the rest of the day. Versus if you start your day with the word, and that's the thing, like, you know, I pray, Lord, let your words, your laws, your decrees. I forgot that exactly, but it's in Psalms. Like, let these not depart from my heart and let them guide me, right? So if you start your day with that, it's gonna transcend. Even to the extent that, like, you know, if I get so busy where maybe I didn't have the exact Bible reading that I want to, and when I say busy, I just work. You know, like on a Wednesday, right? Like, you know, even though I go to church, I'm teaching to the students, you know, and I'm in worship, like, because I've sought it out in the beginning, when I get to the end of my day, I'm like, hey, I haven't had time in my own secret place. So if you start that and you don't constantly feel it, by the end of the day, you're going to continue seeking it out because you're seeking His Word. Versus if you start your day with Glorilla, you're going to be, I don't know, twerking in the middle of Target.
I twerk in the middle of Target.
You do that without listening to Glorilla.
Sorry, my back is so...
It's like, what the hell did you twerking at Target? you try to use that to exercise to make your back smaller?
Yes. It's my cardio.
That's crazy.
I mean, I like that. It's like, especially whenever you first wake up, what are you taking in? It's like, what are you looking at first? Yes, I hear that. Sorry. It's like, what are you taking in first? What is your eyes seeking out first? Yeah. Because whatever you see is going straight to your mind. So if you seek out the news, Snapchat, social media, then it's gonna be, like you said, like intentionally or unintentionally in your brain all day, every day. But if you intentionally seek out the word, it's gonna change your mind.
Yeah.
And it's gonna change your focus.
Yeah.
On Him. I like that.
100%. 100%. I feel like there was something else that we were gonna, like, purposely yap about.
It'll make your back smaller too.
It will make your back smaller.
That's a hint to the next episode.
Yeah. No, there was something that we were gonna talk about, like, that I said we'll save for the app session. I think it was, like, towards the end. Maybe it was you.
Oh, I was gonna say a tip to help out for to help your eyes out is if it, like with social media.
Oh yeah, wait, the passcode thing.
Yeah, the passcode thing.
Yeah.
Like if you're on social media and you're constantly like looking at these photos, just cut it out. Like just cut it out. Like you don't. It's really not that important. Self or not self, but the judgment of others does not matter in this world.
Yeah.
Does not matter. People are broken, so they can't judge you like personally. It's like I can't judge you off your back because my back's big.
Yeah.
So I can't say, hey, you need a smaller back, which you do, but at the same time I need a smaller.
I know. I'm kidding. Go ahead.
But it's like I need a smaller back too.
Yeah.
And it says actually somewhere. Is it in Matthew?
You talking about the proverb, the log thing?
Yeah, it's in
Proverbs.
Matthew.
No, that's Proverbs, isn't it? It might be Matthew. It's either Proverbs or Matthew. I feel like.
I think it's in Matthew.
Okay. No, it is Matthew because John Rush. Shout out John Rush. Go watch our podcast. But he quoted it at that thing in students. Yeah, you're right. In like different translations, it'll be like the moat. I think in King James, it's something about like a moat or a.
Yeah, it says in Matthew 7, and why worry about a speck in your friend's eye when you have a log in your own? How can you think of saying to your friend, let me help you get rid of the speck in your eye, when you can't see past the log in your own eye? Hypocrite. First get rid of the log in your own eye, then you will see well enough to do the speck in your friend's eye.
Yeah.
It's funny how it just opened right to it.
Yeah. And even because, you know, like, just a quick tangent, you know, a lot of times you're like, people are like, oh, well, the Bible tells you not to judge. No, the Bible doesn't tell you not to judge. The Bible just says
that God is the judgment.
That, well, one, God is the ultimate judgment, but also, like, you know, like, if I see you doing wrong, I'm not just going to not say anything about it. But at the same time, don't be so caught up in somebody else that you don't see what you're doing in your own life, right? Mm. Like, if I'm dealing with adultery and, you know, I go to Ty and, I don't know, he's a crackhead. Ty's a crackhead now, yeah. If I'm dealing with adultery and I told Ty to stop being a crackhead, hey, dude, how are you going to tell me to fix my own life if you're not doing anything about yourself?
Exactly.
You know?
Or it's like, actually, I'll make an example.
Yeah.
It's like, whenever you're telling me that, hey, your back needs to get smaller, but yet you're not doing anything personally to fix your own back.
Yeah.
You're just being a bigger back. It's like, you're telling me to go eat chicken and rice when you're over here eating hot dogs and chips.
This didn't happen.
Yeah.
Except for when we went to
Gilmore. Well, I mean, it did happen at probably one point.
Yeah. Well.
Anyways, it's like
Gilmore,
you can't. Yeah, you're basically being a hypocrite. You can't be saying something whenever you can't do it yourself.
Dude, I just want to sit and like.
You're sitting.
I'm gonna hurt you. Anyways, okay, no, like,
what do people call this? Your under knee?
I don't know. Like, I was thinking about that, dude. They always bite me here, like right.
Yes.
Right there. I guess it's like part of your hamstring. I don't know.
It's like your tendon or your cartilage or something.
Underneath. But.
Yeah. Especially now. I'm so itchy. I'm so hot too. I should have changed shirts.
You have a shirt under that?
No. But it's super thin. But I still should have changed.
Well, no, yeah, it's a little.
I wouldn't even say going as like social media. It's also like your TV, like your news.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not saying that you need to change your news channel, but don't watch CNN. It's fake. But I mean, even now, with the whole election year popping up, it's like the TV broadcasters will distort stories in order to
push their own agenda.
Yeah, to push their own agenda, and it's like you gotta really take everything now with a grain of salt and really do your own research.
Have some discernment.
Yeah, you have to have your own discernment and have some triage.
Shout out PB.
If you don't know what triage is, it is sorting out ideas based on importance of what you think it is.
Triage is a medical term that essentially states, well, I mean, it's used in the medical world, in the sense that if somebody comes with a scraped knee, another person comes in with a broken arm, and the third person comes in with an open gunshot wound.
All right, now you're really just quoting him.
I know. Well, I think he said something different from gunshot wound.
He said a heart attack.
Oh, well,
Really
maybe he got a heart attack from the gunshot wound. Anyway, but the point is that, scraped knee dude, he's either not going to get seen today, or he needs to man up and go home. He needs to go freaking low crawl across the football field and be a man. Anyways, I'm joking. I'm not. Go low crawl. No, I'm playing. Anyways, he needs to do that. The guy with the broken arm, hey, we care about you, but we can stabilize this. Put a splint on it. Give you some freaking...
Splint on a broken arm?
I don't know, dude. I should know. I took TCCC, which is a medical course. We're gonna do something for him, but not right now. Versus the gunshot wound, obviously, you address that first, and then you go back to the second dude with the broken arm. Yeah. Basically, filtering things in terms of importance.
That's what
no one's saying that, the scrape... Well, some people should. Actually, we'll explain it in terms of what's actually going on, right? Okay. On one hand, you have somebody complaining about, oh, I'm not getting enough stimulus checks. The next person comes in and says, hey, man, give me something that's like a medium example, like a medium level topic.
The war on Israel.
I can go either. It actually will say, okay, foreign policy. All right.
Yeah.
We'll say one person comes in, hey, I'm not getting enough stimulus checks. Another person comes in and say, hey, there's this war going on, and we would really like your help. But, and the third person comes in and is like, hey, man, children are dying. Children not only they're getting lost, but they're being aborted at a mass rate.
And they're changing genders.
Yeah. That's
without their parents' permission.
Exactly.
Or knowing.
Exactly. The person who is not getting him enough stimulus checks.
Go get your own job.
I'm sorry, but get a job, do better, and stop complaining when something doesn't go your way. And if it does,
learn to work for something.
Huh?
Learn to work for something.
Exactly. Right. Anyways, put your scat pack somewhere else. I don't know, dude. But the second person, hey, dude, yeah, there's a war in Israel going on, but at the end of the day, we gotta know what's America, not America first, as we don't care about the people, but America first in the sense that, hey, I need to make sure that my hometown is good before I go help other people, right? Same thing in a relationship.
Do you know that Israel's our biggest ally?
I did not know that, but...
I don't know if it's... No, not biggest, but strongest ally.
Oh, yeah, dude, because they've been literally, from the dawn of history, as in the Bible, they've been fighting off everyone. So, yeah, it makes sense that they have a lower population, but most of their population is in the military. Because they're constantly facing threats. It's not from the frickin' Quandarondos.
I'm saying they're our strongest ally.
I know, that's what I'm saying, because they have a very advanced military in terms of numbers, but also, technology.
Sure, okay.
You're saying strongest as in most equipped, right? As in, like physical force, strongest, right?
I don't know if they're the strongest military country out there.
No, I'm not saying they're the strongest military country out there, but they're the strongest in the sense of their military capability. Yeah, we're saying the same thing. You're making my brain hurt.
You're making my brain hurt.
Anyways, alright, so yeah, issue, awesome. But like I said, third person, dude, this is more important. Babies are dying. It's certainly more important than your stimulus check. Get over yourself or get a better job. Not saying that, you being affected doesn't matter, but it's like filtering things through terms of importance. Because they're, at the very bottom, there are some things where, yeah, hey, you should stop complaining and go home. Or others where it's like, hey, not saying this doesn't matter, but there are more pressing things going on. It's like, in terms of people oh, well, I don't like the candidate's personal policy. I wish we lived in a perfect world where their personal character mattered, but we don't. So I don't have to like somebody. I just need to know that they can correctly rule the most powerful free nation in the world.
You really just quote PB
I did, but it's the truth. Listen, people forget, you're not just electing the president, you are electing the military leader of the free world, and that's all I'm gonna say on that.
You just need to figure out what your Honestly, best way to learn how to do your voting from now until the day you die is, what are your top 3 things that you either want to see changed in the U.S. or your top 3 concerns, and then see who closely aligns with that and who aligns closest with the Word of God.
You gotta start your voting through this, bro.
Yeah.
Right here. Maybe not this one. It's a little beat up, but you gotta
Hey,
start
the more
it
beat up, the better. It's more seasoned.
Yeah.
And just been used.
It's got coloring pages in it.
Coloring pages?
Yeah, dude. I got freaking. Look at this, bro. We got so many different colors in here, bro. We got everything. We got rainbows. Not in the Bible. We don't have rainbows. We have a vast array of colors.
Hey, rainbow is a good thing.
Oh yeah, you're right. See, let's talk about the perversion. Yeah, we do have rainbows in the Bible. We have the rainbow that states God's promise after flooding the earth, not the rainbow that allows you to quando your freaking rondo. They don't know what that means. I just realized
that's not what that rainbow means either. But okay. Yeah, I mean, that's what John 10:10 clearly states.
Huh?
The thief is here to kill, steal, and destroy.
Yeah.
But my purpose is to give you an eternal life.
Yeah.
And it's like whatever God creates, the enemy. Yeah, it's not counterfeits, but also just he twists it.
That's counterfeiting.
So, shut up. Let me use my own verbiage here for once. So yeah, God created the promise of the rainbow after Noah's flood, and now Satan's using it for the symbolic version of homosexuality. What's another good example?
Next topic. Dude, Loki. I'll tell you after. Never mind.
I'm trying to actually think of another good example. Sex.
Oh, yeah.
God says that sex is a beautiful gift in the context of marriage between a man and a woman. Satan says sex is something you should be able to do with whoever, whenever, however you want. At what age?
Yeah.
So whatever God says is good, Satan would be like, it is good, but it's better this way.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, I could say it on here if I'm saying it right, but Loki, we keep this whole Yap session. We film another Yap session on the same topic. And just keep this whole thing and make this a Patreon exclusive so that we don't have to cut anything out. It's all good. It's all good. It's just too spicy.
How about you just stop being complacent and do some editing?
Why don't you come edit it, Ty? Why don't you learn and edit it?
Also, I would learn to edit, but it's on your computer.
Well, one, I don't want to edit it, not because I don't want to... Well, I also don't want to take the time to edit it. But also, because...
you can post this full, non-edited on Patreon still and still edit the video.
Well, I'm going to edit the video. I'm just saying, what if we just, not edit the video? Make a whole new recording.
Why would you want to make a whole new recording?
Because, because this is good. This
is good. That's why I'm saying keep it.
Potatoes. But I want to keep all the meat and potatoes. I don't want to just, take some of the meat out.
We're not taking some of the meat out. We're just taking the
spoiled meat. But it wasn't spoiled. It was just a little edgy.
We're taking the fat out of the meat. Because we don't need all the fat. Because we're not big bags. We're trimming the meat.
I don't want to trim the meat. I want all the meat.
Yeah.
I don't want 90-10 ground beef. I want
97-3.
Or whatever.
Yeah, I think that's about as lean as you can get. You don't want 85-20.
Yeah.
85-15. You want 97-3.
I want to keep the whole thing. And we can make a new one.
No, we're not making a new one. We're going to the gym after this.
Alright. Have a good night, y'all. We're tired. We're going to go to the gym.
What? That's a terrible way to end the Yap session. Peace out, boys.
Wait. I do it again because I have to end it on my phone.
Did you end it?
No, do it again.
Do it again. Peace out, boys.